Happy Monday, friends. Welcome back. I have to say that this morning has been a whirlwind of excitement here. I've been all over the place, I've been busy as heck, and I'm finally getting to making this video. The time is, I don't even know what time it is right now. It's got to be 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, 10:30 almost. So later than normal. So this video is going to come out a little bit later than I usually try to release it, unfortunately. But it's been a crazy busy day. Let's get into it, talk about a couple of things. We're going to start outside here and show you my new bench. Last week, Marketplace was very good to me. A buddy of mine sent me this here, and it's a cool little bench. It actually flips into a table, so the back will actually flip that way and lock in place. Now, the plan for this is to go ahead and strip it, clean it up, refinish it. I like the colors, so I'll probably paint it again. Of course, it needs a little bit of varnish, but I want to have a good little spot to sit outside when it's nice here at the shop for people to hang out. From there, back into the shop. On the floor here, you'll notice a bin of parts. I was able to score some parts this weekend, did a little bit of picking. I had a little bit of time to buy a couple things, so I bought one bin of parts. I had a milk crate in the back of the car, and I was able to hit a couple of yard sales and a few estate sales and different things, so I picked up, a few odds and ends, things I think I can make money on. From there, I've got a lawn tractor. So this is a lawn tractor that I picked up from my daycare folks. They've replaced theirs. I am making a video on it. This thing was not running. It does need some work, but I've got a video started on it. I've got parts on order for it, so that should be coming along soon. From there, you'll see I have a Honda Mini Trail, or Honda Trail 70. Now, if you've seen my videos, you saw the 1970 Trail 70 that I have, that my brother and I had growing up. And I've been on the hunt for one of these, and I was able to broker a deal with the Yamaha Virago in trade for this bike, some parts, and the guy has more parts that he has to dig out of the top of his barn. I know it's not in beautiful shape, and I know it needs a lot of work, but my daughter and I will be working on this one. I probably won't film a lot of content on it, unfortunately, because it's going to be a her and I kind of thing. But the goal is to go ahead and get this thing back together and rideable. Obviously, it needs a lot of work. It will not be a restoration project. This is not something I want to restore or make beautiful. I want it to be something that she can ride and enjoy, and of course, if she wrecks it, oh well. Then, of course, looking around the back of the shop here, we've got things all over the place again. The 66 is still on the lift, still have not messed with the transmission. The chopper is over in the corner there. I have not done anything with that yet this week or last week, and the 48 is still sitting in the same spot. All right, let's quickly go through what sold for the weekend. We have a KZ1000 tail section here. I have a coil. I have a set of grips for a Goldwing. I have a flathead 45 crank pin and bearings. I've got a set of lifter blocks, a panhead piston, and a rear taillight section. These two will be shipped together. These are going to Australia. Now, I'll say that this weekend was a tough weekend for sales. My eBay store has most of its items at 25% off. A lot of the older stock stuff is marked down for that reason, but the offers I was getting were just kind of ridiculous, honestly. They were so low that it didn't make sense to sell the parts. Obviously, I have money invested in these things, and the offers I was getting was less than what I had paid for the items, which I know you got to take a loss on some things, but it seems like everything was super low. And when I'm selling the stuff already at 25% off, I've already cut my margin quite a bit. And for some of these offers, it didn't make sense. By the time I got done paying eBay their fees and selling the parts for nothing, honestly, then it really didn't make sense. It would be cheaper for me just to throw them in the trash can. So unfortunately, I didn't accept a lot of offers that came through. I'm grateful for people looking at my stuff, and I'm grateful for the people that come along and find my items on eBay, but sometimes the offers just don't make sense. Business-wise, you can't just give things away, especially when you're paying a third-party company like eBay, and as much as it costs to pay them, along with, taxes and insurance and all the things that it comes to running a business. I have to make money at this game, so I have to sell these things at a good price. Again, I'm grateful for the sales. Super thankful to the folks that did purchase from me this weekend. I'm very grateful for that. And to the folks that were making pretty low offers, I'm sorry I couldn't accept your offer. Hopefully, we can come to a good middle ground that makes sense if you're interested in those items. From there, we've got the front room, and it is still kind of a mess, not too bad. But one of the things that kept me busy today is I had a guy show up this morning that wanted to sell me some Harley parts. He stopped by, we talked for a little bit. He had to run home and get these, but I bought a complete paint set. It's a Fat Bob paint set. I'm not exactly sure. This is new stuff. I don't really know anything about it. He bought it from a yard sale or an estate sale or something. I'm not sure, honestly, but he bought it to sell it and brought it to me to buy, so I bought these this morning, had to wait for him to come in. Also today, I had to go pick up packing material. Now, I haven't been able to pick up packing material in a couple of weeks because my van has been down. And shortly there'll be a video on this, but here's a little sneak preview of what I've picked up. I have picked up a new hauler, so now I'm able to do all of the businessy type things. And packing material is one of those important things that I need to be able to do. Now the RAV is able to haul some of the materials, and I was able to put a couple bags of packing material in the RAV, but I could only get 6 to 7 bags in there. The biggest thing is this is mixed material. It's bubble wrap, it's foam, it's packing peanuts, it's paper, it's corrugated, it's all the different things. So a lot of it's mixed in different bags, so it doesn't really pack super well, but it's all good stuff, and I get it for nothing. I just have to go pick it up. The biggest thing is I have to pick up everything, and I haven't been able to do that with the van being down. And I haven't been able to haul parts, and I haven't been able to haul my trailer, and I haven't been able to do any of the heavy work that I do normally. So I bit the bullet and I bought a new van. New to me, it's a 2014. Now I did a whole video on it and you guys will see that shortly. That should launch this week as well. I do plan to fix my other van. What the future plan is for that, I don't know. Like I said, I've got some issues going on with it where I've got a security lockout going on and I don't know why, and I need to figure out what's going on there. And if I get that diagnosed and fixed, it'll put that van back on the road too. Now maybe I'll keep it, maybe I'll outfit it as a camper, maybe I'll sell it, maybe I'll trade it. I don't know. The odds are all, not odds, but the options are all over the place, and I don't really know what direction I'm going. Right now it's going to be diagnose what is wrong with it and then move forward from there. Well, friends, like I said, I got a late start today. You know, it's almost 11 o'clock. The mailman has already been here, unfortunately. So now I need to pack these parts up and I need to run them to the post office. So that means I got some driving ahead of me. It's neither here nor there. It's one of those things that some days just kind of go that way. They don't start out the best. Sometimes you start behind the 9 and then you just, make headway as you can as you're moving forward. But with the new van purchase, one of the things I want to put out there is if you're watching my eBay store or you're following what I'm posting, there will be a lot more products going on. I'm trying to sell some more stuff. I'm trying to move through some things quicker. I'm trying to make some more money so I can pay myself back for the money that I've spent and the money that I owe on the vehicle. So I want to get myself back in the green. So if you're looking for parts and you're looking for more, I've got some things that I haven't wanted to sell for a while that I'm going to be putting on. And I bought some things and I've got some things that have been in storage that I need to move on. So if you're looking for parts, check it out. Check out my eBay page. That's on my landing page. You can see my eBay page, my Instagram page, and my Facebook page on there. So if you're interested in items or follow me on any of my other social media platforms, find on my landing page any of those links. Well, friends, that's it for me for today. I got to get off here and get this stuff done because I got to get ahead of it. So I will catch you later.